Oh, hi, GenderQueerChat.
Hello.
How's it been going?
It's been a while, right?
It's only been a decade. I think the last, I
even
just
more.
checked last night, the last upload was 2016. I had just legally changed my name. In case you've missed us, I'm Jo,
I'm Micha.
and we are two old-timey former members of GenderQueerChat from back in the day, probably like 2013, 2014.
Earlier, because
You were earlier?
I was pre-T and I started T in 2010.
So happy 15th anniversary.
Thank you.
15th
16
anniversary for you.
By now, yeah.
T. And yeah, so here we are. I've come to Amsterdam and I just happen to be staying, and we're thought we'd resurrect the channel because I was able to crack into the password. So we thought we'd do a quick video, just reintroducing ourselves. And what we're going to do is talk about, do we still identify as genderqueer 10 years, 15 years later?
Yeah.
Shall we start? Would you like to start?
My identity has been a bit of a journey because I definitely identified as genderqueer when I was on the channel. And then I started testosterone therapy, and my body responded so well that I was like, nope, I'm a man. And I really wanted the outside world to see me as one as well, so I really doubled down on that. And then after about 6 years or so, like around when my book came out, I started to realize that I didn't need outside confirmation of my gender. And then I was like, yeah, but I don't necessarily feel like I'm a man. I feel like mostly agender, I guess, or I don't subscribe to the traditional male roles. I mean, my gender expression is quintessentially masculine, but that's more of, that just appeals to me. It's not because I want to be a man, I have to look a certain way. So I've started to identify as non-binary for a while. Also because as soon as I accept that there is more than just male and female, then there is not a binary. So everyone within anyone who has a gender is non-binary, basically.
I love this. We were talking about this earlier, and I'm like,
Yeah. So
no such thing.
what I usually use the metaphor, like in a decimal system, the 0 and the 1 are not the binary numbers, and the rest is decimal. The 1 and the 0 are also in the decimal system.
Right. This is blowing my... So you should just know, and I'll give my answer in a minute, but ever since we've been just hanging out for 2 days, everything Micah says is like sort of like words out of my own brain, but I was unable to verbalize. We have very similar opinion about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I too identified as genderqueer back in the day when I was on GenderQueerChat. It was sort of the best of a bad situation, I would say, back in the mid 2010s or whatever. It was a word. The first time I ever heard the word, there's like a bolt of sunshine down. Oh my God, there's a word to describe me. But the word queer never resonated with me. I always felt like a bit of an imposter because I had lived in female skin, and I had always had boyfriends or male-bodied partners. And so I never felt queer. Although I did feel like I was called myself a gay man trapped in a straight woman's body, which has queer overtones. And a lot of my ex-boyfriends were gay. So, I mean, there were elements of queerdom. I never felt good about it. It never rolled off my tongue. In the 10 years since we were last on GenderQueerChat, I would say I 100% embrace my non-binary identity. More so now than ever. So much has happened in the last 10 years, especially as it pertains to in the workplace. Like my pronouns are on every email I send. My pronouns are on I wear a name tag with they, them. I still use they, them pronouns. It is respected in my workplace. It's encouraged in my workplace. There are repercussions to colleagues who refuse, and there are colleagues who refuse to use it. So, I mean, yeah, it's amazing the world I live in today. And I love being non-binary, and I love that genderqueer was the stepping stone to get me here. It's interesting being in Micah's presence because you are such a man, like you are a masculine man,
exactly,
and you present the way you do, and you have a different journey than I took, but we have similar thoughts as it pertains. And I would argue that this channel was such a big part of my journey.
Oh, same. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, there's a lot of like what you were saying, that the things I verbalize for you, members on this particular channel verbalize things for me.
Yeah.
Especially because the English is my second language, so I had to get used to that as well. But now I do, because I find non-binary, it just says what I'm not, and I prefer.
Right.
Like I I'm going back to genderqueer now, actually, like full circle, because I definitely feel queer because I'm in any regard, like I also identify as asexual, so I'm outside of the sexual spectrum, outside of the genders, like the norm, gender norm, sexuality norm. I'm queer in every sense. Like I don't adhere to any of the society standards, even though I don't look it. So I'll drop the gender part actually, and I just go by queer because that's basically what I've been all this time. I even used it as a nickname on a particular forum before I even decided to, before I even knew transition existed.
Wow.
I would just spell it phonetically. But it always, because queer has never had the connotation, like the negative connotation, because in Dutch it doesn't exist.
Oh, wow.
So for me, it's always been like this descriptor of being outside of the norm. Which I've always felt like that, even like with things that don't have anything to do with gender or sexuality. I never felt I fit in, so I've always been the queer one. So it just fits, yeah.
So for me, it had sexual overtones, the word queer in English. Definitely. Yeah. And I'm actually of an age, by the way, I am 53, so time has ticked away. I think I was 30, in my late 30s.
I'm in my 40s now.
Yes.
Like,
how did that happen? Gray, I got lots of gray. And by the way, speaking of gender presentation, I shaved my head maybe about 8 years ago, and I have never gone back. And I remember, and I had a breast reduction in 2014. I think I may have talked about that on this channel. It wasn't a mastectomy. The doctor was very transphobic at the time and was not even giving me the option of, he said, I will give you breasts for a woman of your size, whatever. So I still retain a relatively large chest, which I'm not crazy about, but I kind of went through Project Butch for a while, where I was, after the breast reduction, I was able to wear more masculine clothing. Now, I think I'm at that age where I just don't care. I just wear men's t-shirt, men's clothing. I don't care anymore whether it's ill-fitting or not.
Yeah.
But regarding the sexuality, I have really staunchly found myself in the ace category, which is kind of new to me, because I was, like I said, a gay man in a straight woman's body, aka dating male-bodied individuals. But I would say it's been at least 20 years. Like I would say it's been 20 years. I have the odd crush, no desire to act on it. And so that is queer in its way.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't embrace the word like I probably should. Maybe that's just my age showing.
No, maybe it just takes a while before it sits right with you.
It's fun listening to you, because we've had 2 days together and I'm getting just to know so much about you, and you like light up, you embrace that word. It's your thing. It is who you are as a human being. And I love that. I love being in the company of queer people. I mean, that's where I spent all my life anyway, just not kind of on the periphery of it.
Yeah, it wants to be normal, right?
Yeah, who the fuck wants that? Normal's a setting on the dryer.
And I don't have a dryer. So.
You don't have a dryer. Correct, we're in Europe. But I live in North America, and I don't have a dryer either. I'm a little bit of a quirky folk that way. Yeah. So yeah, we thought we would just do a little quick video saying where we are now, so many years after the fact. A couple of people reached out to me because I put a teaser on the channel yesterday. So if anybody wants to resurrect the channel and make a new video, let me know, and we can give you the password and maybe just resurrect it a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Good to see you all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ciao.